We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Minnesota Twins. The Dodgers look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Rich Hill gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. Ronald Acuna has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Trevor Story steps in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Trevor Story.
The pitch. Line drive to center field. Cave has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nolan Arenado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's good.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant is up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Anthony DeSclafani will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Left side, but well foul. Again, another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup. You focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Twins nothing. Striding into the box, Donovan Casey. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 31, Donovan Casey.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you're going to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff
stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well. And after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at. So you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit. So there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping up to the plate, Jacob Amaya. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to right center. Kepler's going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Oh. Just missed a home run by that much.
So now to the plate, Cody Hosey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Will Smith.
Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Acuna digs in now.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. Up high in the air. Bryant is there. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Mitch Garver. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Garver on at first. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. First and second here with nobody out. Hit to first. There's one. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
No, this is ending up where it needs to be.
Pitch. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Mookie Betts.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 now to Mookie.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Cave will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now that designated hitter, Nolan Arenado.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Number 31, Donovan Casey.
Standing in, Donovan Casey. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Cave, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The second baseman,
Stepping in, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Jacob Amaya. High and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. To the plate now, Cody Hosey. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. One out, nobody on. Bounce towards the second baseman. Story scoops it up, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his deep.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Still down 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Trevor Story. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Three runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1.
Steal, run him.
From the stretch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Fernando Romero enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Fernando.
Here's Mookie Betts. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for this first base hit in this one. And he's safe.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Romero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Drilled to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate, Donovan Casey, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. He's got it, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Nelson Cruz now. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes. In there, strike one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up Acuna. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Number 22 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Count is 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. No outs, nobody on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Max Kepler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Cave. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Twins 2. Digging in with Maya. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Arias has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in now, Cody Hosey. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ronald Acuna. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and belted. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Donaldson shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins 2. So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and chopped up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chris Bryant is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 37 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Cody Stashak enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cody Stashak.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Donovan Casey.
In now, Donovan Casey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Carlos Santana. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Back goes Rosario to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, number 28 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Adam Kolarek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Kolarek. Shortstop, Jacob Amaya.
Into the box now, Jacob Amaya. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Arias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in, Cody Hosey. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
0-2, here it comes. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Ronald Acuna. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dodgers out in front, 12-2. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garver begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Smoke toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Donaldson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Donaldson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB. How about straightaway center field?
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Corey Guerin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Corey Guerin. Now batting.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Standing in now, Donovan Casey, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he is in there. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Plate now, Carlos Santana.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. At the plate, Jacob Amaya. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Stepping into the box, Cody Hosey. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder.
Goodbye, home run.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Blake Treinen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out in this one.
Going through their bullpen. Seems like no one can figure out how to get the third fucking out. Or how to get 3 outs quickly.
Into the box, Will Smith. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th.
17-2. Damn.
This one, 17-2.
17-38.
He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a managed scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To 2-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be
high fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Betts. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And to score, the runner from second. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now back, second baseman, Luis. Oh, fire. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Victor Gonzalez.
In now, Luis Arias. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
1-0 the count. This is line to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Standing in, Chris Bryant, and their runners at the corners now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. LA's on top, 17-4. Ronald Acuna will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Rosario is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next for the Dodgers, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Number 21 for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Donovan Casey. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front, 19-4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Line drive to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Zach Britton enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. To the plate now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Britton has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Cave. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
19-5 the final in this one tonight. The Dodgers, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Anthony DeSclafani earns a league-high 18th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.
The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Mookie Betts launched 3 solo home runs, helping the Dodgers down the Twins 19-5. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Austin Voth got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Nationals took care of the Rockies 5-3. The Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-4. Joe Musgrove twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, leading the Buccos to a win over San Diego 2-0. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 3-2. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-1. Marcus Stroman earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Mets took care of their Subway Series rival Yankees 3-1. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 11-6. The Tampa Bay Rays got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-3. Corey Seager picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 5-4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-5. Franmil Reyes was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, leading Cleveland past the Royals 8-3. The Halos swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 8-7. The Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-4. The Astros totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-3. Thanks for listening in. Enjoy today's games and all the craziness leading up to the trade deadline. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest from around the league.